What's the difference between a service dog and an emotional support animal? Do they have the same public access rights? The quick answer is no, they do not have the same public access rights. But before I break it all down, let me just quickly introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. My name is Lisa. I'm a certified professional dog trainer, and I teach people how to self-train their own psychiatric service dogs for ADHD and anxiety. If this is content that interests you, I want to remind you to subscribe and hit that like button so you can see more content like this. It helps me out a lot, so I truly appreciate it. Okay, so let's dive right into the difference between a service dog and an ESA. A service dog, or more specifically a psychiatric service dog, are protected under the Americans with Disabilities Act, also known as the ADA. These animals are actually considered to be medical equipment, meaning they're an extension of the human that they're assisting. This is why the ADA mandates that service animals have full public access rights, meaning they're allowed on airplanes, grocery stores, movie theaters, and places that animals are typically not allowed. According to the ADA, in order for your dog to qualify as a service dog, you must be legally disabled and your dog must be trained to assist you with specific disability tasks. Now, keep in mind that not all disabilities are visible. There are a variety of invisible disabilities that are still covered under the ADA. If you want more information on the ADA, what qualifies as a disability, and examples of psychiatric service dog tasks, be sure to check out my video on how to train a psychiatric service dog. You can click above here in the cards above or the link in the description below. Now let's get into emotional support animals. Emotional support animals, also known as ESA, are protected under the Fair Housing Act. The Fair Housing Act, also referred to as FHA, helps those who own ESAs find housing without being discriminated against, and it says that landlords must provide reasonable accommodations for ESAs, even in buildings that don't normally allow pets. In order for your dog to be considered an ESA, you must have a letter from a mental health professional saying that they are prescribing you an ESA for your diagnosed psychological or emotional disorder. Unfortunately, as of January 2021, airlines are no longer required to accept ESAs. However, some do still choose to accept them anyway. But I would say most airlines no longer allow ESAs. So to recap, the main difference between ESAs and service dogs are where they are allowed. Service dogs have full public access rights and ESAs don't, but they do help their handlers find housing without being discriminated against. As far as training, ESAs are not required to have any specific training related to the individual's disability. So let me know in the comments below, which do you think is right for you? An ESA or a psychiatric service dog? Remember, not all dogs have what it takes to be a service dog, and for those who are, training takes about 1 year. Some dogs more, some dogs less, and you'll be spending the rest of your dog's life at least maintaining these behaviors that they've learned. If you still feel like a service dog is something that you could really benefit from, but unsure whether you and your dog has what it takes, I recommend you check out my free service dog training tracker. The link to download it is below. This training tracker will give you a roadmap and you'll be able to see the specific areas you and your dog will need to focus on. All right, that's it for today, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.